What is up, YouTube? It's Coffee Apology back from you. On today, we are back with another episode of the No Money Spent series. This episode is going to be a lot shorter. So, King of the Court did just now in the passing. King of the Court is like a really easy event. I definitely recommend if you have King of the Court available. If you have King of the Court and overtime available, that's always the event that you want to be playing. If you're going to skip the other events like Gauntlet, Fantasy Finals, and Domination, if you are going to play some events, King of the Court and overtime are probably the best events to play. But yeah, as far as how King of the Court went, we ended up reaching top four. We had about a day left, and I really wasn't playing the game that often, which is why, in my opinion, King of the Court is like the best event. You don't have to spend as much time into it as you do with the other events. But from King of the Court, we have the stat line right here. We obviously did end up getting that Grant Hill, which we're not actually going to claim right now. Reason for that being, if we go to our small forwards, we got LeBron, we got KD here, and we got this Scotty Barnes. We can also like add some more small forwards down the line. Like if we really wanted to, we could probably upgrade that court. I'm not gonna do that actually, but if we really wanted to, you could add some other small forwards down the line. Whenever they release like an M to small forward, they can just like easily go into there as well. So that's also pretty good. But as of right now, I don't really like Grant Hill's gameplay that much, so we're just gonna keep him in the news for the time being. If we go back over to the stat line though, something also important. We got this League Legends collectible. The reason why that's important is for this set right here. So we have everybody completed, but that Jason Kidd, we ended up getting. I'm not sure if we actually recorded that, but we ended up getting the three collectibles in the last what's the name, main domination, which is really important. I barely even reached those, but we ended up getting those. And the reason those are important because we are one collectible away from crafting this Jason Kidd, which is the last item we need for this Isaiah Thomas stuff. So we're gonna go ahead, claim that collectible, craft that Jason Kidd, and claim that Isaiah Thomas as well because our point guards are already pretty high. So yeah, we have this right here. We also have the Chris Webber still here, so we're also waiting to claim that because I don't really like Chris Webber's gameplay that much either. Also, my power forwards are also pretty low. I think we're getting pretty close to. I'm gonna upgrade this Josh Smith to be one of my power forwards, and then we'll probably end up getting rid of this Chris Bosh pretty soon. Let me unlock him actually, so I can remember to do that. But yeah, the power forwards are actually looking pretty decent right now. We also end up getting another Chris Webber from the seasons, I'm pretty sure. Then we also got a Wilt at some point, but we didn't really get as many honest cards as we previously did in the last video. But Jason Kidd, right there, he is going to be crafted. We're going to go over to the set. We're also going to go ahead and claim this Isaiah Thomas right here. Go ahead and open up this League Legends thing right here, and then we'll go ahead and claim him. We're going to go back over to the collection. We'll go to point guard, and we'll actually lock him in. He's currently our highest card. He's a bit higher than Magic. I actually was not expecting him to be as much higher than Magic, but we'll go ahead train Magic up a bit to see if we could reach that what's the name? The Isaiah Thomas's power. So we'll go ahead and do that. Also, Isaiah Thomas has a prime player bonus, so since he's our highest card, it's not really that bad of a thing. And since Magic isn't that far away from him, it shouldn't be that hard to upgrade the Magic. So we'll go ahead and do this. And he's at 6126. Isaiah's at 6103. All right, perfect. All right. So now we have two decent teams. If we go ahead autofill this. That's not what I meant to do. Go throw the Tim Duncan back into there. Then we'll go ahead over here autofill this. We got Isaiah Thomas over here with the prime player, and we got this MVP type team over here with the Magic, KD. Well, not KD, but the Magic, the Tim Duncan, and the Shaq. We have that Trace McGrady as the shooting guard. Might swap out some of these lineups real quick, just like customize better for gameplay. But yeah, that's basically the teams that we have right now. We're also trying to build up a third team. We don't need that many players. I might end up getting rid of this LaMelo Ball. Only reason is because we had this Lakers shoe for this Russell Westbrook. Where is it at? I think it's on the Magic Johnson. We have this Lakers shoe for Russell Westbrook. If we want a 3-point shoe for Magic Johnson, we have a 3-point shoe, so we can just take that off of him. And he's getting like +3 in playmaking. He only has a what's the name? A 6 in playmaking, so it's just over max out his playmaking. So we'll probably just throw his 3-point shoe onto Magic, and then we'll throw the Lakers shoe onto the Russell Westbrook, and then probably end up upgrading Russell Westbrook. I'm not sure if I still want to do that, but we probably won't not have LaMelo here as much longer. We have to deal with like Magic as our point guard if like we get like a crazy event like some fantasy finals or some overtime type stuff. But shooting guards, I'm not sure. We don't have a third shooting guard. They haven't released a third shooting guard for us to get free to play. They haven't released any Onyx shooting guards for free to play players. Maybe they'll release one in the upcoming ankle breakers thing. Small forwards, we already showed those, and then power forwards, we have a pretty decent balance in the centers. We still need to get a third one. So we need a third shooting guard. We need a third center. So that's basically our main goals. Hopefully we end up getting one in this upcoming theme. I know we're gonna get some point guards because we got Baron Davis announced. We got some other players announced, but hopefully we get some what's the name? I doubt we'll get a center because I don't think centers out there ankle breaking like that. But hopefully we get a, what's the name? A center in this next theme or a shooting guard. but we will see. The theme does release in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead show you guys our plans for that theme, and then we'll go ahead and end off the video right there. But yeah, I'll be back once we do end up getting the new theme. All right, so we are back. As you guys can see, the Ankle Breakers theme is already going on. I said we are gonna come back a lot sooner, but nothing really happened while we were off camera, so nothing really crazy really happened that was really worth me recording that much. We should upgrade our V as a bonus to level 4. I'm just now realizing that, but yeah. As far as main domination goes, there was a whole group map, and my team wasn't really that high, so we didn't even reach a war, which I'm perfectly fine with. We do have the new theme. We'll go over how this new theme is going to help us, and then we'll basically end off the video. We're getting ourselves a shooting guard and a point guard. Right here with the Baron Davis and the Allen Iverson. We'll also potentially be able to get 2 Allen Iversons if we're able to complete both the overtime streak, but actually we have to complete the overtime streak a bunch of times regardless to get that 10 streak, so we can get the collectibles for this set. But they also need to be able to get the overtime leaderboard one, and then we'll have to complete the overtime streak a bunch of times to get the collectibles for this set right here. The set isn't that hard to complete. You are going to only need a total of what, 6 with the yeah, 6 with the no. That's for a whole different thing. You're gonna need a total of 11 collectibles for this theme, so it shouldn't be that difficult to complete. So hopefully we're able to complete that, and then we'll be able to get ourselves 2 shooting guards. We'll go over how this theme is going to help us. We mainly need a center now. If we go look up further our point guards, I decided we aren't going to upgrade this Russell Westbrook anymore, so we can actually unlock him now. But we're not going to upgrade the Russell Westbrook anymore because we have Magic Johnson, we have Isaiah Thomas. Hopefully, unless we don't reach, I'll be mad if we don't reach this Baron Davis in the event. But unless we don't reach the Baron Davis in the events, which we should be able to reach him in the events, he shouldn't be that difficult to reach. He is going to be in the Fantasy Finals event. So yeah, we have another point guard. That's going to be our 3rd point guard, and then we won't really need like LaMelo, Russell Westbrook, or Derrick Rose, or whoever we were using before. So yeah, that's good. And then for our hopefully Baron Davis is also good, so where I can like decide if I want to use him more than Magic Johnson. But for our shooting guard, we have Penny, we have Tracy McGrady, and then we're probably going to have another Allen Iverson, probably 2 of them. That's potentially helped us build a a 4th team. Yeah, a 4th team. So I don't know if we're actually going to build one. Probably not claim Allen Iverson immediately, but that's enough for us to build ourselves the 14. For our small forwards, we mentioned this before. They're kind of easy to upgrade. So if we just like get another small forward from the events, then we'll go ahead and use that for our other small forward. We also like use that Elgin Baylor if we really wanted to, or use an Amethyst small forward. Like, is there any really good Amethyst small forwards that are like foundation cards? I don't think that there really are. Yeah, let's say DeMar. Yeah, not the greatest collection of Amethyst small forwards as far as gameplay goes for us to actually be able to get, but we got some small forward options. It's not really that hard to grab small forwards. For our power forwards, we're around like the base foundation level. So also we end up upgrading Josh Smith. I need to train him up. So if my overtime lineup isn't really that good, I guess we'll go over our overtime lineup before we end off this video. But power forwards, we have a great selection of power forwards, not really anything to worry about. Centers, we do need another center. We need to also, I think we need to upgrade this RBS bonus to level 4. Actually, no, we don't, because he's pretty close. So actually, you can just stay where he is. So we got Shaq. We have our VS bonus. We can upgrade, honestly, if we really want to, upgrade Joel Embiid probably right now. If we really want to. How many? Yeah, we could upgrade Joel Embiid potentially right now if we really want to. I don't really want to do that. There's no reason for us to do it. Maybe once the next event, next domination event comes around, maybe we end up doing that. But as of right now, we don't really need to do that. But yeah, basically the teams. I feel pretty confident in my overtime lineup. We got Magic Johnson. Obviously, overtime's got winning a bunch of games before you end up losing 3. So hopefully this lineup is good enough. I really wish we had a 3-point shoot, so we didn't have to use this Tracy McGrady, because the other option would be using this Penny Hardaway. But we don't have a 3-point shoot. We don't have like a what's the name common 3-point shoot, which is terrible. But we definitely need a 3-point shoot for a shooting guard, by the way. But hopefully we're able to get ourselves one pretty soon. I wish that we were able to use one so we can throw the Penny Hardaway into here instead of over here, because Trace McGrady's defense sometimes is like kind of suspect. So yeah, and then Magic Johnson should be fine. We have LeBron here, so LeBron is like one of the better cards in the game. And then Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is kind of wishy-washy, I'm not gonna lie, from game to game. Sometimes he's like really good, sometimes he's like really bad. Or he's not really bad, he's just sometimes just like eh. And then Shaq is like pretty consistent every single game, especially with defense. We'll have like a rebounding mentor onto him, so he should be pretty good for us. But yeah, that's basically the overtime lineup. I might end up, if Isaiah Thomas, we need to, this is a couple things we do actually. We need to throw Isaiah Thomas into this lineup right here. So we can test him out head to head more. We haven't played head to head. The point of this lineup right here. The point of it is to train up our gear, which is why we have Karl Malone here, because he has the gear master ability. But We are back. We have been playing head to head pretty recently, and then as you can see, we have like a full pack set here. So maybe we'll pull something from this pack right here. We're gonna pull in ourselves an honestly Andre Hunter. That's pretty great. All right, but yeah, we've been playing head to head quite a bit. We have a full pack set right there. Also, the other thing we can do is throw Josh Smith into this lineup. So actually, Carl Malone is coming out. Go ahead and remove that from him. Go ahead and remove this from him as well, and then we'll throw the Josh Smith into here. Actually, that 3-point shoe because actually, I didn't even think about using that on the Josh Smith yet, but that 3-point shoe might be pretty useful for us with this Josh Smith right here. And then we'll give him this shoe right here. So we're gonna be testing out Josh Smith release, and then we're also gonna be testing out Isaiah Thomas in the some head-to-head gameplay. Dylan Brooks is bad, by the way. Dylan Brooks does not do anything. Like he can't hit corner threes. All you can do is really play defense, but you can't do anything offensively. But yeah, this lineup should be good enough for us to reach top award in the overtime event. Hopefully it is. If not, we're testing out Isaiah Thomas and we're testing out Josh Smith and head to head, so I'm more accustomed with the gameplay. So if we do have to throw them in because Matt Johnson is playing bad or Tim Duncan is just standing on the 3-point line, then we are perfectly fine with doing that. But yeah, it's basically gonna be the end of the video. Let me know down in the comment section how you guys' progress is going so far on your accounts. But yeah, if you guys didn't video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace out.